Hello friends, welcome to Learn One. In previous lecture, we have learned about break statement in Ruby, and today we will learn about next statement in Ruby. While iterating in a loop, we want to skip some execution. In that case, we are using next statement. For example, we are iterating from 1 to 10, and if my value is 6, I don't want to execute the loop, the actual block of code. I want to skip that portion. So what I will use is next statement. So when my loop will iterating and it comes on 6, it will skip that part and go with 7, 8 and onwards. So in this scenario, we will use the next statement. Here in example, I am iterating from 1 to 10, and each time I am printing that counter variable. But I have put a condition. If my counter equal to 5, when it reaches to 5, I do not need to print my variable counter. I want to skip it. So I have checked one condition, that if counter equal to 5 and I am trying to put a next, so that will skip that execution, that block of the execution, and it will go to the next iteration. So this is how we can easily skip the iteration execution by using the next statement. Now we will see practical examples of next statement. I am creating one for loop for counter in 0 to 10 do, and here my executes ends. Now what I am doing is I am printing out my counter variable. Suppose counter is, and I am printing my counter variable. So each time what actually this does is it will print from 0 to 10. Right, now I am using the next statement. So now what I am doing is whenever my counter execution reaches to a number 5, suppose I want to skip that execution. So let's see. Suppose, let me check the condition. If counter variables value equal to 5, what I am doing is next. So what this did is this, when our counter reaches to 5, this next will skip that execution of this portion, so it won't print my counter value and it will again start from 6 onwards. So now let's run this program. We need to go to our project directory where our files are there, and here is some loop statements, and here is our file next statement.rb. so Ruby and my file name, and this will execute my program. So here you can see counter start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is missing here because we have put a next statement if my condition is 5 and that is evaluated as a true. So next statement has skipped that portion, so 5 is not here, and again it starts from 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So this is how we can skip our iteration by using next statement. In next lecture we will learn about redo statements in Ruby.